That's how it's going. I can't deal with losing another cat, dog. It's killing me.
What cat is sick now?
Marvin, the orange and white one. He was breathing heavy like a motherfucker. He was like you could see his whole stomach just expand and fucking he fucked up. His mouth was all blue and shit.
Now he's doing better?
I don't know. I don't know if he's fucking dead or alive at this point.
Where is he?
My mother went to take him somewhere to like a vet or something, get a second opinion, see what the fuck's going on. But I
Okay.
think he's fucking dying. That's the way it looks. I broke down 3 times already. I don't have any more tears left in me. But I'm fucking hurting right now, dog.
I'm
I
sorry
just want to
about
get
your cat.
I just want to get I just want to get drunk and high. I'm at that point.
Don't
I
drink,
just
man.
want to
That's
get
the worst.
I need to get fucked up though, you know what I mean?
You don't need to get fucked up. And you can ignore that AI notification or whatever.
Oh
So,
shit.
how was the rest of your day?
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up for the rest of the night. I'm worried, scared for him. I mean, he fucking survived a fucking dog attack when he was 4 months old. He's a fucking soldier, you know what I mean? Fucking
Why don't you tell me about Friday at the hospital? Since I was helping friends move, I didn't get to hear all of your story.
well, that emergency room that I went to, that hospital. It was over in Attleboro. It wasn't in Middleborough, but they're through that McLean place in Attleboro, and they're top notch. I heard it was one of the top notch hospitals in the country for mental health.
And how did they help you?
They hooked me up. I told them, I'm like, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to kill myself or harm anybody. I just need help with these emotional breakdowns that I'm having. Like I'm fucking crying and shit. And I need and I'm angry and shit. So they're gonna give me anger management courses and therapy and counseling, I guess. That's what they said. Over telehealth. So
But
I don't have to go in the fucking office.
you told them that you were upset about sitting at home doing nothing all the time and how you wanted to get your GED
Oh
and get
yeah.
a job.
I told them all that shit too.
And what did they say about that stuff?
They said, well, you can work on it. We can help you find alternatives or whatever to get you there or whatever you want to do. But they weren't like mean like those other hospitals that you and I was in. You know what I mean? Like they didn't give a fuck. They just dope you up and shit.
I'm just curious what they set you up with. That's why I was
Well,
asking.
they didn't really send me home with much paperwork, I don't think, unless my mother has the paperwork somewhere.
Okay.
But after I went in at like 9:30 in the morning, I got out around like 2:30 that afternoon. So I spent like 5 hours in
And what did you do the majority of the time that you were there?
there. They just put me in a room like a room where suicidal people go with they got a camera up in the corner. They got a fucking TV in there. They put me in one of those rooms. I slept off and on for a few hours. I had a bite to eat or whatever they gave me, and then I was just sitting there waiting for talking to doctors, having my vitals taken. And I told them I'm not suicidal or anything. I don't want to harm anybody. I just want the right fucking help to stop me from breaking down in tears or whatever the fuck that might be. Me getting fucking pissed. And I'm pissed off at that fucking psychiatrist. He's a fucking low life scumbag piece of shit. Because
Why is that?
I know he's corrupt too. I know all these hospitals. I guarantee you probably I know that hospital that I went to previously wasn't corrupt. They actually gave a shit. But all these other corporations, all these other hospitals, they can suck my dick because they didn't help us do anything.
Well, I'm just curious how they're gonna help. I just I just want to know details. I'm nosy. I keep
Like
asking a lot of questions.
like I said, they could hook me up with Ang- Angerman. Oh, here it is. I got paperwork right here, dog. Hang on, let me see something. Maybe I can send you all right, here it is. I found it. No, that's my med list. Unless you want the med list too. Do you want that?
No, I'm not interested in the med list. Not right now, anyway. We can talk about it later, and I definitely want you to save it.
Yeah, we can talk about it later. But here's the other information. HRI Hospital, 227 Babcock Street, Brooklyn, Mass. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can take a screenshot of this shit.
Your screen froze at the perfect time.
Yeah,
Cigarette hanging out of your mouth, eyes are closed.
yeah, I'm fucking baked. That's why. I need to go out and get some fucking weed.
Well, at least you have a cigarette. Hopefully, you're not smoking them all at once.
Well, I kind of am, so that's kind of fucked up anyway. But
You got to
what
start
do you-
meditating or something, dude. You got to find a little hobby to keep yourself busy in between. Set an alarm where you're only allowed to smoke so many cigarettes at a time. You can't have another one for an hour or two.
um, no, that's too small.
That's what she said.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Ricky. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
You gotta admit that was pretty funny.
Give it up your ass, nigga.
Uh,
That was funny.
uh, man, I haven't heard that in forever, dude. That's
What?
hilarious.
Go
That's what
fuck
she
yourself?
said. Yeah, this is perfect, dude. So now I can look up the address and we'll see what's going on with this place and how they're gonna
Gone?
help help you deal with your anger management by getting you
He's
a
gone.
job and helping you get your GED.
He's gone.
Your camera's off, just to let you know.
He's gone.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Losing an animal is never easy.
Now I want to kill myself again.
No, Dallas. We don't want to talk that way.
I don't care, Ricky. I literally, I might just do it. I might kill myself again. I might attempt it. I don't know. I don't want to, but
This
sick of
is
this
what gets you
shit.
sent to the hospital, my friend.
I know, but I just lost my fucking cat.
You have other
So no wonder
cats
I'm a little suicidal right now, okay?
that you need to be there for, right? I don't want you hurting yourself or getting yourself in trouble. Care about you, man. Are you gonna watch any of your favorite movies tonight? Try to put
I
yourself
doubt
in a
it.
better move.
I doubt it.
Hmm.
I doubt it. I absolutely doubt it.
Man, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna drink tonight and I'm gonna smoke.
Well, I
So
hope you don't drink too much.
I might drink a pint to the face. Well, I gotta have a couple drinks. I gotta have some smoke because this is hurting me bad. As much as it's hurting you, then what am I gonna do? Mom, I know you're in pain. I'm in pain too, but I'm trying to deal with my pain here. I don't have any money. I understand. I understand.
There is no money for weed. None.
Mm.
Gonna have Nicole send you some money back so you can get some weed.
She doesn't even want me smoking bud.
Nicole doesn't?
I guess. I don't know. I'm just
Does Nicole smoke weed?
no, but her nephews do, and her brothers.
Interesting.
I don't really know. I never seen her puff on weed before. I don't know if she does or not.
You've never asked?
No, I never asked, but I know her brothers and her nephews smoke bud.
So what do you guys talk about then if you don't talk about everything? I would
Oh,
ask a
well,
million questions.
we're planning on. Well, she's gonna. I'm not going to Georgia. My mother doesn't want me going down to Georgia, so Nicole's gonna come up here. We're gonna save up money for a house or whatever, which is possible. We can do that. We can possibly save money for a house. You know what I mean? It's going to take
Yes.
some time, but we can do it. You can't say that's not impossible, Ricky.
I didn't say it was impossible.
I mean, you're saying, "Oh, don't send the money," but she's holding on to that money for me. And I figured if we keep building on top of the money that I already sent her, we'll have enough money to get a house when she moves back up here.
I just think you should put it in a separate account up here and not worry about sending any money to anybody else.
Yeah, I know, but still, she's my best friend. She knows she's not gonna hurt me or anything.
I'm just
I
saying,
don't know.
I like to
I know
keep
what
track
you're
of
saying. I
everything.
understand where you're coming from, but
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
great. So
This
I'm
whole
not gonna be able to
situation's
sleep. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight or for any reason whatsoever anymore.
you gotta watch some of your Joey Diaz videos or some Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I might watch Joey Diaz. I can't watch Joe Rogan now because there's something. You know what? I think you were right, Ricky. Like you said something about him being in on this political aspect of, like he knows so much in game and so nothing about it. You know what I mean?
He's not digging deep enough, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he is, but there's something about him that maybe he knows something that we don't know. Because
He
he
knows that
interviewed
if you
Trump
start
himself.
digging
He
too deep,
interviewed
that
Trump.
people disappear.
Oh shit. Maybe we'll disappear then. Maybe we're gonna die. I don't know.
I think we're safe by putting videos all over the internet and just talking about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I just hope the FBI don't knock on my door, CIA, and have me whacked. Because
Oh,
my
I mean, it'll
my
be your
family
big chance to get away from it
my
all.
family works in the government, and they're like, oh, my my nephew Wyatt, he's like, oh, Uncle Dallas, I'm not gonna have you whacked. Don't worry about it. But
Listen,
still, it's in the back of my mind, like
if you notice people driving by your house,
because
you
I
know,
know I know too much.
No.
He'll have me whacked.
I'll
No.
get I'll get some insurance on you. Just let me know.
I know you are. That's the way you're thinking.
It's just I
Put
know.
you behind toast.
Yes, because I didn't know how long it was gonna be, and I was very hungry, and I'm not even hungry right now because Marvin's fucking dead. I got no appetite now.
You know what? Not suffering anymore.
You should still eat something.
He's not suffering right now. He was suffering, Dallas. He was suffering. Just see how far in his stomach would go.
Yeah.
He was suffering.
He was. What the fuck fucked him up?
Mm.
The heart murmur did it to him?
Made him have heart failure.
Jesus Christ. He had a heart murmur. That's what it was.
I don't know how that affects cats, but it doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah.
It's all fluid to build up in his lungs and in his chest cavity.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
So much fluid in there, his lungs couldn't expand to breathe.
Ugh.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to picture
The
that.
same thing that happened to Benny, huh?
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, Benny had the same thing.
Like the male cats.
They all get it. They're fucking
die
screwed.
young.
I love the orange cats. Those are my favorite. Those are usually like the craziest cats.
Oh, I'm telling you, my cat Stewie, you would have fucking loved that little motherfucker. He was one of the best. He would sit in front of the TV and I put like a nature show on with birds and shit. He'd look behind the TV for the birds and everything, jump up and look around and shit.
That's hilarious.
He was fucking nuts. He jumped up, Ricky. I'm not lying when I tell you. He jumped up to here on the fireplace, the electric fireplace,
Yes.
and he hit his head and bounced back down.
That
Fucking
doesn't sound
hysterical
pleasant.
shit.
Oh, that's too funny.
Or he would sit on the coffee table and watch the birds on TV.
That's
Fucking
hilarious.
shit.
I tried to turn the TV on for my dog, but she doesn't pay attention to it, and she's in pain right now still. Gimpy neck.
Yeah, she doped up good and proper.
No, she's not doped up right now. I'll give her something later, but she gets too wacky.
Neck pain.
From
What was the neck pain from?
Or probably jumping off the couch.
Jumping off the couch or something?
oh,
Yeah, his dog's fucking nuts. Her name's Harley, like Harley Quinn from the DC Universe comics. Fucking wild. It's a game, Mark, a video game I play. DC Universe online. Right?
Mom doesn't know all the characters to your video games.
No, she doesn't know shit. She doesn't know anything about the video games I play.
You guys don't play together?
We used to back on the Nintendo 64 playing Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, and I had to keep restarting that over and over again because I'd lose my progress and shit. That took me like 15 years to beat that game. That game was fucking hard as shit. That was hardcore.
I've never played that game, but
That game's ill.
I've usually, if you buy those strategy guides, those usually help quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what we were doing, the strategy guides. And there was another game that me and my dad used to play together, Space Invaders. Space Invaders. That game was ill too.
That's fun.
Constantly playing that on multiplayer with my dad, playing that all night.
I haven't played that in forever.
That was a nasty dude. Can you imagine if they came out with a new Nintendo 64 with today's graphics?
That would be a lot of fun.
That's a good idea. Come back with a brand new Nintendo 64 with updated graphics. That would be
That'd be
ill.
super
Nintendo
cool.
needs to do some work.
Yes.
They need to come out with a new Nintendo 64 remade with better graphics. We should
I
write to
loved
them. Be like, "Yo,
Mario
do that."
64.
Yo, Mario was pissing too. And I had that Diddy Kong racing game.
I've never played that.
Oh, that game was ill too. I had the
Mario
Indy
Kart
500.
64 was awesome.
I had the Indy 500 for Sega Genesis.
I've never played. I don't know. I was never big into Sega Genesis as a kid. We had Nintendos and we had computers, but never. I don't know anybody that had Sega.
Because they had the Mortal Kombat.
I played Mortal Kombat when it came on the Nintendo. I didn't play it, I don't think, on the Sega Genesis at all. I never got to play Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I got to play Sonic the Hedgehog, all those games on Sega Genesis. I had Nintendo 64. I had all those. I had GameCube back then.
That's cool. I never had the GameCube.
That was nasty. That console was ill. I remember playing LA True Crime Streets of LA on that console.
You also had Wii.
I also had the Wii console, the Nintendo Wii.
Nice. We had that too. Oh man, playing bowling used to stink.
Yeah, and that boxing game, the sports games that they had on there.
Those
Gave you
were
a
all
hell
right.
of
They
a
were just
workout,
fun.
though.
I was terrible at those.
Gave you a hell of a workout though. You'd be sweating by the end of a game.
Yeah, my nephew has one of those new VR headsets, and that will get your arms tired flapping around. I don't like them because you can't see around the room. My luck, I would
Um,
bop into something. Is your girlfriend texting you?
yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing all right. She's like, did the vet say that though? And she's like, I'm not playing phone tag. Phone tag? I'm not playing phone tag either. What are you talking about?
Well, I can let you go if you want to give her a call.
Yeah, I'll give her a call and then I'll call you back later. Call you back in about a minute.
All right, I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good
Talk to
one.
you later. You too.
Bye.